What's happening, people? Welcome to Saeed TV. Welcome to another call-in show, man. It's been a minute. Man. I think the last call-in show we did was 2 weeks ago because of the Champions League game. Big up to everybody who's locked in already. 100 plus in before we've even started. So big up to you guys. Make sure you guys like the video, people. Get the likes up so more people can see this. Hopefully, the algorithms will hit on YouTube, so then we can get many call-ins as we can, man. Like I said to you, man, you know what I mean. Certain men are not joining the protest because they have affiliations with the club. We're not about that over here. Nobody runs this channel apart from myself. I'm not backed by no media corporation. Not backed by so-called legends. I'm just here for the betterment of Man United Football Club. And I provide a platform that enables people to express their opinion without having been censored, without having been told what to say. I'm not here for that, mate. So listen, you know what I mean? As long as you can come here without any discrimination or any kind of derogatory or anything like that, then I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? As long as it comes with the guidelines of YouTube, then we're cool with that. But apart from that, let's go. We've got a first super chat here from Boogeyman. You know what, man? This is a funny old story, Boogeyman. You know what I mean? You always used to say, Saeed the Glazer stressing me out. Listen, man, we used to have wars on the Big Six. You always say to me, you're deluded and that, but listen, it is what it is, man. Someone put in a picture of Leslie. I don't know if that's the real Leslie that sits next to me, but big up to Leslie. But I'm gonna get the lines open right now. The rules are of the live is that you have to have your camera on. That's the main thing. Have your camera on. And also you have to be a United fan. You know what I mean? You've got to be a United fan. Big up to everybody in the building. Make sure you get the likes up already. Nearly 300 here. Make sure you have good lighting, good Wi-Fi, and you have to be a United fan. This is a Man United fan call-in show. You know what I mean? I would let other fans come on here, but because it's United fan and there's a lot of problems we have. How do I call it? I'm going to put the chat right now. I'm going to literally put it in right now. So I'm going to put it in the pin chat. So I'm putting it in right now. First come, first serve. First come, first serve. Pin chat right now. I pinned it. It's there. You guys can come in ASAP now. Go. I've apologized. Yeah, man. Cool. No worries, man. No worries, man. No worries. Yep. Cool. There we go. We're starting to see people come in now. The chat is right here. Look, can you see it there? It's right there. Just click on that. And also, people, when the chat is on, if there's like 10 people in the studio, I get a message saying this. It's filled up. So I'll get a message now. So I've got the message already that it's full. So you can only get 10 people backstage. Once I start doing every single call-in, the next call-in will go off, and then I'll keep going and keep going. Can rivals? Not today, bro. Not today, because listen, man, there's a lot to talk about. If there weren't a lot to talk about, then we'd have rival fans to come in. But let's get the first person in. Habby, what you saying, bro?
Yo, man, how you doing?
Not too bad, man. How are you, man? It's been a while.
Oh, it's been a minute, bro. I've been hurt, man. That Liverpool game really, it took me out of commission, man. It took me out of commission. So,
How's the feeling over there in the States, man? You know what I mean? Obviously, you guys are not really at the games. How's the feeling over there in America?
I'm actually in Canada, and I have my therapist. I have a therapist, and he's from the UK, and he's a Man United fan, and like we talk about what's going on and stuff, how we're feeling. So over here, there's like a small little group of Man United fans that I know. We really keep up to date with what's going on, and we're stressed out here, man. It's the board, you know. It's the structure, like you and Nerden say. It's the structure. It's the regime, and it's time for change, man. It's time for change.
Mm. You know, a lot of people. I don't know if you see the banner, but a lot of people are saying that they've kind of disassociated themselves with the protest because, you know, the guy who wrote it put Ollie out on it. But I think what he meant really was that he's not happy with the regime. And what people are doing now is they disassociate themselves. They say they don't want to go against the manager. Well, then for me, you become an enabler to the system, to the whole regime. That you will then kind of like acknowledge or think that this regime, that the Glazers will get rid of the manager or will know what's best for the football club. For all I know, they could be happy that if we're relegated, they'll be like, we'll still back the manager. We won't call the manager out.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get with the top Reds, you got to back the manager to a certain point, but like we got stretched against Man City, man. Like we
Yeah.
use that term down here, like we got stretched, we got picked apart, man. It wasn't pretty, man. And they did that comfortably. It was the top Reds, they just gotta it's that sentimental value of Ollie. I get he's a legend, like the treble, like I'm not trying to compare myself to Ollie, but like I remember like in my rugby days, I scored the winning try and we won like our district, like our province or whatever, right? And like I don't hold that against anybody. I don't fucking big myself up about it all the time. But like people gotta let that go. That was in the past, like now we're not winning. We're not winning. There's no direction in the club. We aren't there's no progress. Like we can't start the season off slow and then expect to pick up in January, February, March. We can't do that. Like last season, we were in the same boat again. We start off the season slow and then we try and pick up. We go on this run that saves all these jobs. And it's just the same cycle. Like we can't keep going on like this. We can't keep going on like this. It's not sustainable, like you say. It's just not sustainable, Saeed, and it hurts. It hurts. It really does hurt.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, Habby. I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'm gonna get the next callers in, but love for coming on, bro. Appreciate your time and effort coming on, man. Love, man. Love, appreciate bro. Please. Let's get the next caller in, please. Please like the video. We're gonna get as many callers as we can, man. Let's see how the people are feeling. Hey, man, what are you saying, bro? You're on mute.
Oh, my bad. Hey, I'm good, bro. Alhamdulillah, man. I'm doing well, man.
Yeah, man. How do you feel, man? How do you feel?
Man, wallahi, bro, we're finished, man. Like, this football club, from the top to the bottom, we're done. Like, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can say. The Glazers and Ole, man, they're just here to stay. I mean, I had a ticket to the Liverpool game, right? And I watched the Leicester game, and we lost 4-2. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to go because I just knew it was going to be a hammering. Little did we know, 5-0 at home. And then we go, and we beat Tottenham 3-0. Everybody's saying Ole's at the wheel out the stadium. Nah. It's not sustainable. The last guy said, not sustainable, man.
So you went to the game, then, Liverpool, from the States. You came down from the States.
No. I was gonna go, but then I saw the Leicester result. We lost 4-2.
Wow,
I said, no, man. I'm not gonna go. There's no point. And then good thing I didn't go, man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm starting to see a lot of people from America now coming down, man. You know what I mean? I met a guy from New York, man. He was like a bit confident because I get it. You want to be confident because you've flown all the way there. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Want a bit of hope in it. But I tell you what, man, it's just obviously there's a Glazer protest on Saturday. You know what I mean? For me, it's about the whole regime, innit? A lot of people are starting to think that it's just about Ollie and everything. It's about the whole regime. The whole regime. They're not sacking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They're not wanting the betterment of Man United Football Club. They're not having any ambition. You know what I mean? And it's like we have people at our club that are just ruining our club, innit? And people don't seem to understand that. That's what I don't get from people today and yesterday.
Yeah, because you have top Reds on Twitter still backing the manager and backing him for what? This is the worst start we've had in a while, you know?
Yeah, facts, bro. Yeah, what do you think will happen now? You know what I mean? International break. You know, what do you see happening?
I think they're gonna keep him, man. I honestly think if there's no movement now, they're gonna keep him. Because what is he? He's a yes man to them. He's a yes man. They don't want somebody like a Ragnick or a Conte. They didn't want to bring him in because he knew he was going to demand change, So I think they're just going to keep him.
This is it, man. Hey, man. Appreciate it. Bro, where you from, by the way, in America?
San Diego, California.
Yeah, man. Big up San Diego, man. Love to
All
that,
right.
man. Big up, man.
Later,
Keep your head
bro.
up, man.
All right,
Later,
thank you, bro.
Later,
All
man.
right.
Take it easy. I'm going to get the next caller in. Abdurrahman, where you calling from, brother?
Yo, what's up, man? I'm from Mombasa, Kenya.
Ambassador Kenya, man. Big up to you, man. How's it feeling like in Kenya, man? How are you feeling?
Bro, man, I'm depressed, bro. I don't even care about Man United anymore, bro. Like, I don't even watch football anymore like that, like it's supposed to be a whole escape from reality, but like it's just depressing at this point.
Yep, it is, man. Especially when what's the time when you watch it over there? Is it similar times in the UK, or what time do you watch it in Kenya? The games.
No. We're 3 hours ahead of you guys. It was 2 hours and then like that daylight saving thing, so we're 3 hours. It's 9:13 p.m. now.
Okay, yeah. But even like some Champions League
Yeah.
games, I mean, it's like 11 o'clock, so you probably finish the game at
they're
1 a.m. in the morning. So it's
Yeah,
not worth it, is
but
it?
it's
You know what I mean?
football. We love football, bro.
That's it. This is it, man. It sucks you in, but I think sentiment is sucking a lot of United fans in because they don't want to kind of oppose the manager, they don't want to oppose the regime because they're all connected together, and that's what the Glazers have done. They've created this environment where a lot of people will then kind of like back out at the final hurdle and say, you know what? No, not really. I don't want to come to this protest because Ollie's a manager and I don't want to go against him. But in reality, we're here for the whole regime. The whole regime is not fit for its purpose.
Yeah, exactly. I hear you and Nerd talk about it, but what's crazy? This is the best team we've had, probably in a long time, and the best team we're gonna have in a while. At the end of the season, we all know that players are running down their contracts. Pogba's gonna leave, Matic probably gonna leave, Mata gonna leave, Lingard gonna leave, Martial gonna leave. Like dead ass, like we're done,
Crazy.
man. This was the year to win everything, and so man, Man United is just depressing. I don't know what else to do, but yeah, big up to you. Thanks for this.
Big up, man.
Thank you.
Love for that, bro, and enjoy the rest of your day, man. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Take care, bro.
Love, bro. Love. Big up to you, man. Again, man. Not, you know what I mean. It's just I feel bad, man, but a lot of people I just feel depressed, man. Look at United, what they're doing, man. Look at the regime and look what they're having to do. You know what I mean? It's just, for me, it's sad, man. It's really, really is sad. But yeah, man, big up Anas, man. He says, like the video, get the likes of the video up, man. You know what I mean? It's up the fan base, majority, man. It's crazy. I see the warning signs, but maybe that's me in it. Maybe it's me. Big up to man. What's your name there, bro?
Man Dog.
What you say, bro? You good?
Yeah, I came with us, I remember.
Yeah, you got to be serious though this time, man.
Let me say that last time, innit? You thought someone else was me. You thought we were the same person.
Okay. Go on. What do you want to say?
Yeah, he's in the backroom stage right now. So if you want to prove, we could prove to you we're not the same person.
Okay.
His name's that group. I want to say, forget Ollie now, man. Forget him. The Glazers there, we have to get him out. So I'm telling you, Ollie, he's ruining the players. Not playing Van der Beek. I don't know why you bought him for. Sancho, you bought him for no reason. Yes, I'm actually pissed me off. Keep us. So you should bring in, mate. You should bring in.
I think it needs a short-term approach, maybe in Ralph Ragnick, maybe.
Yeah.
And then kind of go from there. You know what I mean? But I'm struck at the minute. I think it's just first of all finding a plan, and that's the problem. United don't have a plan really, but I think Ralph Ragnick could come in short term and then go from there.
So I'm telling you, mate, Sir Alex, mate, he's one of the problems at the club too. Sir Alex.
Is what? Sorry.
He's one of the problems at the club.
In what way? What way?
He's keeping Ollie.
You
think
he's backing Ollie?
Yeah, and he bought the Glazers in. Remember, back in the day, he got rid of the old owners and bought one of the Glazers. So I know he won a lot of trophies, but I think he has to go on retirement. Mate. Just sit there, go on to the side, and let the hierarchy do their job. And Ed Woodward, when's he leaving? When's he leaving?
Apparently, he's getting another job. That's a problem.
I told
Apparently,
him.
he's getting another job as a kind of a role at Man United. That's what I don't know, mate. I don't know, but
So I'm
what do
telling
you think
you,
happens next?
so you might as well apply for the job, mate. Man United manager.
I'd probably do a better job than Ollie, man.
Yeah, probably. Get me the assistant. I'll be your assistant. I'll be
You know
the
what I
Vic
mean?
Cleaner. I'll be the Vic Cleaner.
Yeah, that would be crazy, man. That would be crazy. But man, John,
Same, mate.
big up to you, bro, man. Love for coming on, man.
Say, what's your balls on Ngi? Johnny Van der Beek. What's gonna happen to him?
He's not playing. You know what I mean? He's out of favour. He's out of favour, so
Yeah.
it's difficult. It's difficult. I think a new manager gets the best out of him. So we just have to wait until we get a new manager. That's all I
Say when
can
you
say.
when you follow me on Instagram though.
What's the Instagram?
I'll message you after.
Yeah, message me after, man. Message me after, man.
Yeah. Love you.
that, Love. Big up Zayn Biasi here with another super chat. Love to you, bro. Love. Big up to you, Zayn Biasi. Yeah, I bet he's gonna come as a new person, man. I just know, man. Wavy J, man, big up, man, from South Africa, innit?
Yo, what's happening? Are you good, Sai?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Where are you lying down, man? Are you lying down or something?
Oh, wait, like electricity just went off now, so I'm using a flashlight.
All right, big up, man. What are you saying anyway,
It sums
bro?
up the state of United, actually.
Mm.
Like, in terms of like what you and Nuruddin speak about, man, I think the fans just have to forget about Oli and like gun for the Glazers. Just go out for them. Because to me, I think you called it 2 years ago against Burnley. I think we drew against Burnley 2-2 on Old Trafford.
Mm.
And you called it, you said that we're turning into the new AC Milan.
Yeah, that's correct.
I think that's because our players are on high contracts, so it's gonna be hard to get rid of them.
Mm.
We're a mess. We're a total mess. I heard Donny's leaving us for Barcelona.
A lot of players are gonna leave.
Exactly. And for me, it's more of a, I don't know what's wrong. I'm calling out Ferdinand. I hope you're watching this, Ferdinand. I hope you're watching this, Neville. Scholes, all of you guys. You guys need to. I think we just need to forget Ole and gun for the Glazers.
But that's the whole premise of the protest. That's what we're trying to do on Saturday. You know what I mean?
Saeed, big up for that. Honestly, big up for that.
Yeah. We got to, man.
Honestly.
We need answers. We need
Exactly.
We need to know where the direction of this football club is, because they're not.
Exactly.
If they're failing to sack a manager and the season's already done, what are they? What ambition have they got for the club? Are they just going to wait till it rocks?
Exactly. And the scary part is, if he makes top 4, I just have a feeling they're gonna let him carry on with the job. I think we need more fans like the mindset or what you guys have. Because I don't understand how people cannot go to a protest. Look at Barcelona. They got their president out just like that in a blink
like
of an eye. And now they're having
Marseille. Do you remember? I don't know if you see what Marseille did. Boy,
No, I can't remember, but they probably had a similar thing also as well.
Similar, you know what I mean? And they went ballistic. So, and they already, for me, kind of they want answers, and that's what we want. We want answers. What
exactly.
are they? Because it's going to be hard to get rid of the Glazers. I'm not saying this will abolish the Glazers, because we've not done it for 15, 16 years. But what we want is answers. You have to make sure, if you can't get them out, at least make sure that they're doing their job properly and they listen to the fans.
Keep them on their toes, yes.
That's it, man. So just have to wait and see. But Wavy G, big up to you, man, for coming on, man. Every time, man. You get me? We love you coming on.
Big up, Saeed, man. Congrats on the 40K, by the way, G.
Big up, man. Love, man. Appreciate it, bro. That's what we got to do, man. We just got to keep moving, man.
Yeah, safe, bro.
Love, bro. Big up, Wavy J from South Africa. Big up to you, bro. Jang, is it Jaggerup?
What's happening, mate? Saeed.
What's happening? You good, man? Serious talk this time, man.
No,
Serious talk,
mate,
yeah?
I just want to tell you, look, I'm a different person. You can see.
Yeah, I know you're a different person. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because you thought we were the same geezer, me and Lala.
Yeah. Go on. What do you want to say?
Oh, mate. Sorry, man. Absolute shambles, man. I'm telling you, mate. That City loss, mate. More embarrassing than the 5-0, mate. I'm telling you. Than that Liverpool 5-0 loss, mate. I'm telling you.
It's
now.
a manner, isn't it? It's a manner of how we lost
Yeah.
it.
They were messing around with us, mate. They were messing around, mate. And what I'm hearing about here, Sancho going right wing back. What's that all about? What's the whole
And
about?
you know what it is? I think fans might accept it as long as Ollie's in the job. You know, they might say, "Yeah, Sancho should play there." Manager knows best. That's how bad it could get.
This guy thinks he's Conte as well. He thinks he's Conte playing his free back now. He thinks he's Conte trying to copy his style. It's not working, mate. If you've got Harry Maguire there, it's not going to work at all. If you've got Harry Maguire, you've got Luke Shaw as well. That guy, Luke Shaw, Saeed, he's crap. Crap, Saeed. You might as well put me there. I'll put in a shift. I'm telling you, Saeed. Me, you can be centre back, partnership with Varane. But Dallo right back, mate. I'm telling you, mate. Saeed.
It would be a force, innit?
Yeah, mate. I'm telling you, Saeed.
Where do we go from here?
Sorry, man. We need to get a new manager ASAP, though. I'll take anyone at this rate, sorry. Apart from Southgate. I'm not taking Southgate. Anyone else, mate, I don't mind. And the main man himself, Latif, he's happy, mate. He's happy that Ollie's staying. Sky, man. Abdul Latif. Sorry, man. I say it all the time, man. He's just Ollie in for some reason.
You need to chat to him, bro. You need to chat to him.
So he's taking the mick out of you as well, again. Takes the mick out of you all the time. Abdul Latif.
Tell him to come on, man. Tell him to come on.
Yeah, he's just taking the mick out of you. You're back in that.
Yeah. But anyway,
big up Ty, though.
Jagrock, I'll leave you to it, bro, yeah?
A big up Realist TV in the chat. Realist TV. Top channel.
Yeah.
I love his content.
Man. Big up Realist. Where's his comment? Yeah, big up Realist TV.
Yeah, big him up.
Big up, man. Love for that anyway, bro. Love for that, bro. Love. We got the next guest in. Let's talk, man. Get the likes up, people, as well. Big up Zayn Biassi with a super chat again, super stick up. Big up to you. But let's talk Man United, bro. What you saying?
Yeah, man. Wagwan, Saeed.
Wagwan, what are you telling me?
Yeah, man. It's the same guy from Jamaica, man. What's going on?
Yeah, man. I'm good, man. How are you, bro?
Man, I'm holding on, man. But, man, our club is gone, man. What's going on, man?
You tell me what's going on. I don't know, man. I want to be chilling where you are right now. At least it's just sunny around there.
Yeah, but I'm a Man United fan, so it's not all that sunny.
Yeah, true,
I got friends that are Liverpool fans. Those guys are taking the piss out of me right now.
What they saying?
I said I have a lot of friends that are Liverpool fans, and those guys are taking the piss out of me.
For me, I'm struggling to understand where the club is going. Do you know where the club is trying to go? Where they're trying to take this?
This is a disgrace, Saeed. Saeed, this is a disgrace, man. Come on, this is a disgrace, man. Our club is a disgrace right now, Saeed. The quicker we get rid of this Glazers, the only hope we have as a football club.
And as soon as you get rid of the Glazers, then you get rid of Ollie, you get rid of the regime.
Yeah, you automatically get rid of Ollie. Right, and get football people to make football decisions, because these Bristol bankers, man, these guys are clowns, man.
Yeah.
We're run by clowns, and that's the only reason why Ole is still in a job.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man. And
let's talk about United.
I see.
Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying I see man like Rio finally say Ole out. What took those guys so long, man?
You tell me.
What took them so long?
You know the major.
And Gary Neville.
Sorry?
Man like Gary Neville, these guys are actually still trying to defend Ole.
Yeah.
Trying to defend Ole at this point is going to make anyone look stupid, Saeed, because anyone who understands football will realize Ole is a fraud.
Yeah. We'll see.
This is nothing personal.
No.
This ain't personal. We have nothing personal against Ole. This is football, man. Ole as a player, right? We love that person, but as a coach, he's a crap manager, and that's the facts. It's nothing personal, man.
Nothing personal. We've said that from day one. Nothing personal. But I'm gonna leave you to it. Let's talk Man United. It's good to always speak to you, bro, and hopefully you can call back again, man.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, boss.
Bless, man. Big up to you, bro. Gonna get the next caller in. DJ Paul 703. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm doing okay. Club is not doing okay though, but
yeah.
I mean, listen, I don't know where really to start because this Ole guy really, who is he? Like sometimes I really need to, who is this guy? Like I saw something where they were like, the boy's desperate for this to succeed. I would understand if that was Klopp. I would understand if that was Tuchel, if that was Pep. Who is Ole? I mean, I really don't understand who this guy is, that they're desperate so much for him to succeed. And as for that Glazer protest on Saturday, most people, all these people out here in the fan base, that's bullshit. Ole is part of the problem too. I don't care. Like a lot of people always keep saying, oh, it's not about Ole. It is really about Ole, but Ole is not the main problem.
Absolutely.
But he is a problem. And it's a problem that needs to be removed to solve the bigger problem. At the end of the day, when you look at in history, you look at Adolf Hitler, the Nazi party and stuff like that. The people who worked under him, they're not innocent. So why are we then always going to, jump over the fact, oh, let's just focus on the Glazers. Let's focus on the Glazers and let's focus on everyone that's connected to them. Like, let's stop with all this, protecting Ole. I'm done with Ole, man. How is he still in a job? City fans, Leeds fans are about to get relegated. And they're singing Ole's at the wheel. That just shows you how far we've fallen. Leeds were playing Arsenal and they were singing Ole's at the wheel. So if that's not really an indication of how far we've fallen, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Now, even when you look at now this sacking, fiasco, is he going to get sacked? Is he not going to get sacked? Most people are saying, oh, there's no plans for United to do anything. However, there's no concrete information that United aren't going to do anything. So it's just like we're stuck in limbo, just like the club's stuck in limbo. There's just no plans from anyone. No one's doing anything. No one really wants to make the right decision. For me, I think he's a dead man walking anyways, because what's the point? The whole fan base is not behind you. So all this talk, he's deluding himself. Well, I'm going to turn it around. You're not turning shit around. You're just not. You're not good enough. You're not good enough to be here. You don't have the aura to be a Manchester United manager. I've always said this. He doesn't have anything. You're just a born fucking loser. That's what you are. And I need you out of this fucking club.
But Willie, though, this is the problem,
He needs to walk. He needs to walk. He lacks integrity.
Yeah, he does. He does. What next, then, bro? What next?
Listen, for me, if this club really had anything about them, they would call Rangnick tomorrow and say, you know what? We made a mistake. We'll give you a job till the end of the season. If it goes well, then we'll take you up on your offer about moving you upstairs. And then we'll actually get a manager for the summer. Then you can make that Ten Hag transition and stuff like that. But I don't think this club would do that. I think this club legitimately want us to be touching 11th place, which is why I said we'll finish if we keep Ole, by the way. They want us to finish around 11th place. And by then, everyone would have gone. Everyone would have gone. Ronaldo said that, yo, if we don't finish in the top 4, I'm not going to be here next season. So it's left for them. But I think this club is going down the toilet. So
DJ Paul, man, you always come here with a strong chat, man. I appreciate you all the time, man. And just keep your head up, man. Hopefully this ends soon, man. Big up to you, bro.
Yeah. Well, you too.
You too. Love, man. Love. Big up to DJ Paul. Nearly 700 of his right here on the live video. If you want to call in, make sure you get the pin chat, and then you can call into the video. Let's get the next caller in. Ratip. Is that Ratip the name?
Ratib. How's it going?
Ratib, man, how are you? Where are you calling from, bro? Excellent, bro.
Come from the middle of the U.S., but yeah. Well, I am, as you can tell, I'm an American, but I've been I was a longtime supporter of all teams, Atletico Madrid, when I was younger. I lived overseas, and that was the only league I could follow. And then more recently, once I was able to watch Premier League, I started tuning into United. Now, I'm bringing that up because watching Atletico Madrid for years, their characteristic is they're defensive, right? And they break on the counter, and they're fairly effective. Now, under Simeone, I remember the final against Real Madrid. They lost 1-0, late header from Sergio Ramos, absolutely shattered my hopes. Now, the thing is, they, I would say, play effectively. They have a defensive lineup, and they're pretty good on the counter. Even though they lost to Liverpool, they played well. United, over the past few years, ever since Oli got in, I mean, look, I'll just take the two last, the City game and the Liverpool game. Oli, I mean, I don't know what he's doing in Norway. You just see he's in Norway for the break.
He's gone for a break.
I wonder what he's doing. Is he recruiting players from Molde? He must.
I don't know.
Wants to do a swap with get rid of Donny and Sancho and all the good guys and bring him in. But in any case, in these two games, I think he showed that you could fail equally miserably with two different tactical approaches. And I know, we're trying to look ahead who will come in. If you want my honest opinion, I don't think they're going to get rid of him anytime soon. I mean, I watched that Liverpool game, and I don't want them to score against United. I don't want them to score against us, but it was just pathetic. And then the second game, I know you've probably already gone over this, but the City game, I mean, is it true we only had, from what I can remember, we had that one shot on target from Ronaldo,
and that was it.
And Greenwood, I think, in a desperate attempt, just skied it. Now, I mean, realistically, at the other end on our side of the pitch, we got you can consider the Bailly deflection as a shot on target if you want, if you're really pushing it. But we actually had two shots on target on our own goal and one shot on target against Liverpool, because I don't know if you remember, Maguire did a back pass. I think he was afraid. Back pass maybe like 2 yards out from the goal, and De Gea had to make one of the best saves of the game against his own defender. Exactly. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm bringing up Atletico Madrid because, I mean, it's frustrating. I don't, I always hear about the United way, and I've been watching videos of old games to get an idea. But I mean, to be honest, I know how frustrating it is to watch a defensive team, watching Atletico for years, and they get so far and they just, they don't make it. But I think at least the difference is, I think United has much better players as it is now, but they just, I mean, I don't know if Simeone would fit United, but I know he'd make him a better team. Anyone would. Exactly. So in terms of going forward, I would say, I mean, a lot of people are saying Rangnick until we can get what's his name, the Ajax manager. But
Ten Hag.
I'll throw one out there. I know it's impossible. What would you think if we tried to get? I know he's now the Germany manager, but Hansi Flick.
I think the thing is, right, I think any manager would make themselves available, knowing that the United job was available. We are the biggest club in the world, and a lot of people think Real Madrid and all that. We are one of the biggest clubs in the world. I think anyone would jump at the opportunity to manage United. It's just that right now it isn't formally available. Zidane can't just say, well, just wait there while Oli gets sacked. He's not going to do that, is it? He wants a job when it's available. Same with what do you call it, Pochettino. United weren't coming around for him, so he said, you know what, I'll take the PSG job, and that became available.
Yeah. Now, one last question on my end. What do you think? Do you wish we would have gotten Conte?
Absolutely, because I think he might have made not a mistake, but the rebuild at Tottenham is more than the rebuild at United, because right now United, he's got something to build on for now, and for the 18 months he's there. If he's having to build something at Tottenham, that will take a year, and he's only got an 18-month contract. So I don't know. Time will tell.
We made a mistake then, losing him.
Yeah, we made a mistake basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
We'll see. But Ratib, it was a pleasure to talk to you, man, and keep your head up, man. We'll see what happens.
All right, man. Take care.
Take care, man. See you later, bro. See you later. Next caller we have is Kenneth Kapskin. Is that how you say it, bro?
Hey, Saeed, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Where you calling from?
Calling from Zambia, man.
Zambia, man. Big up, man. You got a good player in Leicester City, man. Daka. Good player.
Yeah, Daka. Even Enoch Mwepu scored against Liverpool. He's playing at Brighton. I think you saw the goal there. The previous game Liverpool played. Yeah,
good player,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
How you feeling now, United? How you feeling?
We are now getting used to the way Manchester is doing things. Yeah. It's so fun. It's so fun, man. Anyway, I want to talk about just a few things. What's going on at Manchester United? Why are these people on top not sacking this coach? Why are they not sacking the coach? Because what do you want to see for you to sack the coaches? Because we've seen enough. It's mental torture now. It's more like torture. You watch that Man United TV, you will see they talk about mental torture. Because this is more than that. You are torturing your own fans. Yes, because you watch that Man City game, and men didn't even realize that for the second goal Man City scored, they had to pass it 26 times. It's embarrassing, man. 26 passes. And they scored. Manchester United players were just watching and look at the qualities we have. And coach can do better. I was watching Sky and Gary Neville was saying, even if they bring another coach there, I don't think he can do any better job than what Ore has done. And I was like, oh my God, what is this guy saying? Mika Richards, is it Mika, the guy from Man City? The way he was coming out, it was like he's the one supporting Manchester United. What is the Manchester United, former players? They were like, they're the ones for Man City. But what I would say is Ole has to go. It's just time to let Ole go. Because if we say, let's get the Glazers out of Manchester United, for me, it's very difficult. We have to look at the quickest solution for the club at the moment. And that quickest option which we have now is to let the coach go and bring in somebody who can, stabilize that ship. Because we have to get something out of this season. We can't just surrender like what happened on Saturday, where the white flags were raised before even the game was kicked off. We just need to get something out of this. Because I don't even see Ole getting the fourth we are talking about. I don't see.
I don't think so.
It's not
that's the West Ham are playing better. Arsenal are playing better. There's other teams that are playing better football than us.
Yeah. And if you look at the coaches who are sacked over the weekend, Norwich sacked their coach after winning. You correct me if I'm wrong on that one.
Yeah. True.
Yes. But look at our club. They are silent and they don't even know that the silence now is torturing the fans, because we are checking on internet to just see, something on the news to say the coach is good, all the coaches are good, because we need to sack all the coaches there. We've got no experience. There's no need of bringing another coach, then you leave Carrick and the other coaches there. You just have to move them out of the club. You bring somebody in. Yeah.
Kenneth,
you just have to bring somebody in.
Kenneth, it's been a pleasure, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. That's very, very good talk from you, Zambia. Just before you go, how many fans are there in Zambia, United fans? How many roughly is there in Zambia?
Because at the moment we are 18 million Zambians, but I would say over 50% of Zambians are Manchester United fans, and that gives you
hope.
How many we are here? Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it,
There are
man.
so many,
Keep going,
you know.
man. Keep going, man. Keep
Yeah,
going, man. And
sure.
we'll talk soon, brother.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Take
Take care, man.
Take care, bro. Take care. Big up to Kenneth there, calling in from Zambia. Good to see you, man. Worldwide here, man, on Saeed TV. Make sure you like the video, man. Not many channels will give a voice to the fans around the world. So big up to everybody who's tuning in. We got Tyler next. Tyler, what you saying, bro?
Yo, big up, man. Big up, Saeed, bro.
What you saying, man? You good?
Yo, yeah, I'm good, bro. You know what it is? It's one of them. You know, I've realized that United is just a joke, innit? You know, they're dead on the pitch and they're dead off the pitch. You got boardroom people that can't even make. It's funny because these are classed as business people. I don't even think they can make business decisions even decent time in life. Because the way I see it, if you want to make more money, invest into the team, and I guarantee if you win, you pump more money into it. You know, that balance sheet, that profit and loss goes up. So if these guys are so, you know, loving the monetary value, why don't you pump the money? But again, these guys are just not on it. So you've obviously got these people that just don't know a single thing about football, which is obviously leading us to, you know, a manager like Ole, which again, I'm just to the point where I'm a bit detached. I can't lie. I knew with this season. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
What do you say to the people that you know? I don't know if you heard about this protest, but what do you say to the people that say that they're not going to come to the protest because they think it's an Ollie out protest and therefore they won't call the manager out? What do you say to them people? Because isn't that Ollie's part of the problem as well? But in reality, we just want the people at the top to change the whole thing. You know, the regime and how we're trying to compete because we're not competing. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Bradford, so I was actually thinking about going to the protest, but I'm actually working on Saturday, so I'm still trying to get it off and that. But with me, on my opinion, I've seen a lot of people obviously talk about it and like, oh, if it's about, obviously I will back the protest, but if it's about the manager, then like they're not interested in stuff. But it's hard because you have to think about it. You have to like the sentiment is really, I feel like it's really clouding people. Like, and it's funny because the Glazers would have planned this, man. Like, this is playing on the heartstrings of fans. Like these are not stupid. Like, but the thing is, people like me, you know, a lot of people can actually separate. Right, let's look at it in a logical sense. Right, take the love out of the player. He's part of the problem. He's part of the regime. Unfortunately, Ollie, you're in the crosshairs of fans. Like you just been caught in the crossfire, bro. Like I appreciate you as a player, but unfortunately, you are part of the problem. We're playing crap football. When you come down on press conferences, you clearly, obviously, you need to back your owners and etc. But it's to the point where we can just see, like the club clearly has no ambition. You have a manager that's literally accumulated in the last 10 games less points than Daniel Farke and Dean Smith. And he's somehow still here. The Sky Sports panel that Jamie Carragher was like literally like, you know, waiting. And then the guy literally said, oh, wait, it's not the one that you think. Like, everyone expects this guy to get sacked and he's somehow still here. It's like, how bad do you guys, like, how bad do the Glazers want it to get? Like, literally one that, like what my man said, I think two calls ago. Like, does these man want us to be like 11th to be like, oh shit, maybe he is really bad? Like, I just don't understand it. It's like, it's reactive, not proactive. It's like,
absolutely.
How bad do you guys want it? And for me, Ollie, you're part of the regime. You are part of the problem. And it's that ineptness. It's that, like, honestly, I look at the club, right? And it's so basic. Like, you don't have every club in that league has a director of football bottles. But we're Big Boy Man United. We have a banker that literally knows nothing about football, right? I guarantee you give him a hat. You like, it's mad. Like, honestly, like the club is run like an absolute joke. And then I'm not surprised that obviously man, you know, hire someone of a yes man like Ollie. But like I said, that guy should have been gone. The thing is, when the team gets better, I knew it was always going to bound to exposing. I just kind of knew. Like, I just knew, even when Ronaldo came out, I was like, this is either going to be a sink or swim. It's either you swim with these man, swim with the Liverpools and the Cities and ride it, and actually start showing us something. Because for people like you and people that have been Ollie out and like me, etc., for me, I need to buy into something. I've not been able to buy into an identity. People like to make comparisons with a Klopp. Klopp had an identity. Klopp had something you can like, all right, yeah, I can see what he's trying to do. Same with the Tuchel, same with the Pep, same with the Brendan Rodgers. Like, these managers had an identity for us fans to be like, right, okay, I can see what that manager's trying to do. With Ollie, it's year 3, and I'm still like, what the fuck are you trying to do? Like, please, like my brain is doing like. Have you seen that GIF with the woman with loads of like calculations? Like, it's like that. I'm trying to like really, really deep. I'm like, what are you trying to do? Do you want to play 3-5-2? Do you want to play 4-2-3-1? Do you want to play 4-3-3? It's like, bro, like, you can't, like, honestly. And then I'm seeing, like, bro, honestly, to the point, I've seen these reports with Ragnick, get him in, DOF. I've seen it, counter pressing, tactical, high pressing football. We need a new identity as far as I'm concerned. People want to say the United way. We're not playing that right now. As far as I know, the United way is to win.
Absolutely.
It's to win.
Absolutely,
it's to win. The football comes second. The football comes second. And we're entering an age where, like, look at Pep. Pep came out and said, City will be successful when I leave because they've got the bases. Being someone like Ragnick that's literally created the RB model, and I guarantee will be sourcing. Like, this is someone that's literally a professor in football, in German football, who's literally been like a teacher to your Tuchels, your Klopp and the Galsman, that are literally playing, very, very good football as we see now. Like, we need to honestly just, again, rip up the boardroom. I love Sir Alex, but again, I feel like he just needs to go and retire and let him just enjoy his retirement. I just think we need a new phase of just a new Man United, because the nostalgia, that's all we can hold on. But while we're holding on to that, all our rivals are filling up their trophy cabinets. So it's like, it's funny because people don't realize that history will rub itself out. Like, people just think history just stays there and just, it will just stay there. Like, history rubs out, guys. Like, do realize in the 20 years, like, if we don't pattern up, City would have wrapped at least about 14 titles. And then you're going to be like, fuck, these men have just caught up to us in less time. It's mad. It's mad. But,
of course.
But for me, like I said, Ollie's part of the regime, and it is what it is. It's part of the crossfire. Like, you are part of the problem, bro. And with me, like I said, with the two, I've seen it with the Gattuso, Ferguson, they walked out. Gattuso said, if no money's worth me like leaving, I'm just going to walk because I've got integrity. Ferguson said, I don't have the experience or the traits. That's what, and I love the fans too much to like managers. I've done it, so I just don't know. Like, if he genuinely wakes up, it's fact. It's weird because he literally, I don't know, jumps out of bed and then he actually looks himself in the mirror and thinks, "I'm the man to get Man United out of this rot." Bro, you're smoking that Norwegian crack. Like, it is. Like, you can't genuinely think that you're the man. Like, you can't. Like, the squad's too big, the ego's too big.
You know what? Yeah,
it's too big for you.
You've nailed it on the head, bro. You've nailed it on the head, man. Tyler, I'm gonna let you go, bro. But I appreciate you calling in, man. Love, man. Love.
Peace.
Love for that, bro. Big up Saeed. He says it doesn't let me join in. Yes, you can only have a maximum of 10 people on backstage. So I'm just gonna kick anyone who obviously was on there. So Tyler, nice one for that, bro. Eagle Eye says your manager taking a holiday when you're out of form is a joke. Should be working with players who stayed. Hope Ollie's in charge when you play Palace. I don't want to play Palace. That's one thing for sure. But there's over 700 of you here. Big up, bro. United. What do you call it? Someone saying United is about attack. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So yeah, we're gonna get the next caller in. Please like the video. We're gonna get the next caller in. Asim, what are you saying?
How are you doing, Saeed? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Keighley. I'm not going to lie to you, Saeed. I'm a Liverpool fan. If you want to chuck me out, or you can get.
No, I'll be respectful. Just give your quick comment, and then we'll keep it flowing.
I actually met you outside Old Trafford. I'm Grizz's mate.
Oh yeah, you and your brother in it. Yeah. Go on.
How we did? Yeah, just listen to your show, man, and I'm a regular viewer of your shows, and so big up.
Yeah.
And a respect for letting me have my say. I just wanted to get your take on it as well, but with United fans, look, I'm not backing the Glazers. I think you do need a different direction. And in terms of Ole, I never thought he's good enough, even when he was doing well. But maybe, the fans were sort of influenced by Rio Ferdinand and Gary Neville because they've got prominent roles in the media. But now, obviously, you need a new manager. And as from Liverpool's perspective, I'm never really afraid of United, even when they were signing Ronaldo and Varane and Sancho, because I thought this guy is not an elite manager to compete with the best. But with United fans now, what I would say, generally speaking, when you were signing Sancho, Varane, and Ronaldo, especially Ronaldo, there was a bigger hype around Ronaldo signing, and so it should be. There was a bit of nostalgia and a homecoming, if you like. But no one was talking about the Glazers. Now, all of a sudden, you're not doing well. Is the point is going towards Glazers, and to be fair to the Glazers, in terms of investing into the first team, they've spent millions and millions of pounds. And if you look at the table, I think United or City will be at the top of that. But how is? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You there, bro?
Can you hear me, Said?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me, Said?
Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. Asim? No. Can you hear me, guys? My picture all right, or am I still blurry? How's it looking now? Is it good? Yeah, Adam is good. Cool. Adam, next on. How you doing, mate?
Easy, bro. So I'm a City fan, but I just want to give a different perspective on it. So
yeah, go for it.
I remember growing up, City used to get battered off United constantly, right? All the time. And I remember from a bigger perspective, teams used to dread coming to Manchester both for City and United. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a footballing like mecca, if you will, only in recent years for City. But in terms of the performance in the derby, I've never ever seen anything like that. Like, we used to get battered. Even when we beat you 6-1 at Old Trafford, you played better. I know that sounds daft, but you played better. And I know there's some people that saying Ollie isn't the problem. But when the team go out on a pitch like that, and then there's no direction, you've got world-class players. Yes, Ronaldo's coming to the end of his career, but he's already shown in the games that he's playing for you lot, he's still got it. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's absolutely still got it. The Van der Beek thing for me is an absolute joke. He, like...
Baffling, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's a quality player. Don't get me wrong. And then you've got McTominay and Fred. How they get in the squad is beyond me. Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, we've got like a 37-year-old Fernandinho, but I still think he's better than like them two. Do you know what I mean? And I just don't know where you go, bro. To be honest, I'd love to say I'm rubbing my hands at it together as a City fan, seeing the demise, but it's a shame, really. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course. A big club, you know what I mean?
Club of United stature, where they are now, like losing to Villa and stuff like that at Old Trafford, and it's the manner of the defeats, though, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, every team gets beat. City got beat off Palace, but it's the manner of the defeats. And one question I've got for you, mate, 'cause I know you got loads of United fans to get on, so I will jump off. Is what do you make of the players' reactions? Because I know that Fernandez has been a bit. He's always been a bit dismissive, anyway. He's quite moody. Ronaldo's always been moody as well. But just that it's like they're not playing anymore. And I know that sounds daft as a professional footballer. You're not going to go on the pitch and not play.
They're a bit despondent, I think. That's probably the word I'm looking for. Despondent in terms of they're looking for some kind of sort of plan. they're looking for a manager to kind of like give them a bit of guidance, and they're not getting that from them. So then there's kind of an apathy, you know, because at the end of the day, they'll go out there and they'll know that there's no consequences. So they're just thinking, but it's got to a point now where they've kind of messed around in the class. And then when it's time to kind of go in the exam, you're thinking, bloody hell, I don't really know anything now. I've played around too long. And that's the reality with United, with Ollie, is that they're thinking, well, hold on a minute. We was meant to be challenged for the league, weren't we? Or at least challenging. So it's all about just a kind of feeling of, I think they've seen enough now from Ollie. They need a change, really. So
yeah, true, mate. Nice one, Saeed. Like I say, I appreciate you letting me speak. So I'll jump off. I know you got loads of United fans on, but
I appreciate it, Adam, man. Nice one, mate. Appreciate it.
See you later. Bye.
See you later, mate. Take it easy. Take it easy. Big up to Adam there, calling in. Gonna get the lines quickly and openly. Yes, Reeb, have you got a camera there? Yep, there he is. Right there. He's ready. Yes, Reeb, what are you saying, bro? You good?
I'm stressed right now. Anyone should be stressed right now if they're a United fan.
Yeah.
So how's it been going for you guys right now?
Well, maybe like you, I just feel, you know, a bit of a. I don't know. It's just like no feeling is there right now. There's no kind of like want for Man United to kind of do anything at the minute.
Yeah. So I've been seeing the Big Six program. You know, Big Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that guy. He's full of banter. You know. And every time he says this stuff, I get mad, but there's no comeback for it. So it's come to that point right now, and it's so sad for us. So sad to be a United fan right now. And to be honest, I don't even watch United anymore. It pisses me off that much. I just want to see that guy gone, like immediately. And the fact that he's still here, it's just alarming what we are as a club right now. No ambition, nothing.
Nothing, is there? There's no kind of willingness to win. And are you worried about the fan base as well at the minute? Because
it's very divided. I think they just can't process the fact that Ole as a manager is not Ole as the player. I know, I understand that he's a legend, but people need to understand that what he's doing is not good enough, and he'll never be good enough for the club. And we need to get him out. We need to ship him out very quick. And the fact that people are still emotional about him, I just don't understand. I really don't, because I understand the fact from Chelsea side that they had Frank Lampard, and Frank Lampard, I guess that's the biggest legend apart from John Terry. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's one of our legends. I don't understand that much being that much defensive about him. I genuinely don't.
It's where do you go from here? Where do you think we go from here? Where do we go from here?
To be honest, I just want my team to lose right now so that we can get him out, and then we can look forward.
But have we gone past that now? Have we gone past? I feel like we've gone past that. I think maybe the Tottenham game I could understand because it was the El Sakiko. But, you know, do you not feel like we've gone past that where it's almost now, if we protest now and we kind of like ask for a change and we want a change from the board right down to the bottom, I think it's gone beyond, because you're losing, but what are you losing for though? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he's still here after Liverpool. He's still here after Man City. You know what I mean? Win, lose or draw, he'll still be here. So it's like, it's the Glazers for me that need to get rid of this.
Yeah,
this guy.
They do. I know, I understand. And the fact that is everybody's saying, my friend said that, look, he's not going away. He's going to stay for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't believe that. I genuinely think if he is going to go if we lose the next match. It's there's some barriers to this. Right now we're shameless, but when we lose like at least 3-4 in a row, not in a row, I guess, but in like 5 games, he's not gonna stay. He's gonna get sacked. United board care about them more than the the coach. So that's about it.
Absolutely. But big up to you, man, for coming on, bro. Love to you, yes, Reeb.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. I'm gonna come to the UK to watch United play this December. So I hope he is still not there for me to watch this game, because it's gonna piss me off, because I'm gonna pay a lot of money to go there. And I hope I can I see you guys there. I'm gonna knock.
No, hopefully we'll be there, man. If you text us on Instagram or something like that, or
I'll be there. So Bangladesh to UK, it's a big thing. I'm very excited. I hope we don't lose that match. That's about it.
Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. Love for coming on.
Yeah,
Love for
I
coming
love,
on, man.
love your
Appreciate
content. Love every one of your friends and stuff. Keep
Yeah.
going. Best of luck to you.
Big up to you.
Thank you.
Big up to you, man. Love for that. Love for that. Talk about friends. I can't leave this guy in the background. Have to bring him on. Man, like
Yes, fam.
flawless. Mr.
You telling
Take
me?
No, man. I didn't even see him, man. I didn't know you in the background. I
Nah,
literally
it's
was
calm,
like,
man.
nah. We got to bring flawless on, man. We're
calm.
co-hosting now, man.
Oh,
You know
is that what it
I'm
is?
saying to
Yeah,
you?
calm, man. I just had to
Yeah,
pop in
man.
and say bless, man. Obviously, man, I got to come show love in it because it's been a minute since I've been
Nah,
here.
we
So
got
I'm
to
like, I
bring you
got
on,
to just
man. We
come
got to
say
bring you
bless,
on.
man. Appreciate it. We
Come
telling me
on,
you good
come on,
though.
man. I'm good, man. We're trying to find it. You know what I mean? Normally, when we talk in a group chat, it's like it's all right, isn't it? But when you hear other fans from around the world, then it's like then it gets deep, man. Because then you know it's just not us that's thinking like this. It's everyone,
Yes.
isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It's a worldwide thing. That's what it is, and that's why a lot of the fans from like overseas will say big up to you lot for saying that in Manchester and like spreading
Yeah.
the word in it all the time. Because it's
Facts.
not just us. Lets us know we're not
Facts.
crazy in it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
That's
bro.
all.
But we're gonna get the callers coming in. We're gonna get Shakeem on. Shakeem, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah,
What do
big
you
up
want to
flawless,
say, man?
man.
What do you want to say? Yeah, man. Big up flawless, man. Big up.
Big up, man.
Big up
Big up
yourself,
every
man.
time.
Yeah, shift from Grenada. Big up. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't even know how to say much, eh. I don't know what to ask it, but I'll skip one line like, how come this man is still in his job? Eh? Like, how bad you have to get for him to even leave? Eh? Check. Because right now, United is like, okay, it's like we're in the hospital, and the Glazers are the doctors and the nurses, and we have multiple gunshot wounds, but they failing to do the surgery.
They're right. Yeah. We got multiple gunshot wounds and they failing to do the surgery. You're spot on.
Yeah.
Yes.
You understand? And that's the quickest solution. So just do the quick solution and done.
Yeah.
I can't
You're right.
understand already going on. You know, check, because it's pain not only for all it's for people worldwide, as I said. And it's like the same thing over and over and over again. It's like it's like you're in a toxic relationship. You can't stay and you can't leave.
I'm telling you.
It's like that. It's like
They're
that
trapped, man, they're trapped.
because we are attached to the club, but we don't want to leave because you know it's a big thing going on right about now, and just mental torture, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what will happen next for us. I don't really know, but it's just that I was watching my club going on the drain. We just keep sinking, and nothing really going on. It's heartbreaking. Yeah,
What do you think will happen next, bro? I know I always ask this question, but I feel like it's the same answer. But do you think, you know what I mean, anything will happen next? What do you think, bro?
Bro, I want something to happen, but I doubt anything will happen under this ownership. Because we lost 5-0 to Liverpool. An embarrassing result for us. You know, the 2-0 against City, the way we played. I mean, like, yo, that's the worst game I ever watched in football history. Like, since I'm watching football, that's the worst game I ever seen my team play. That's the worst game ever. Easy. You know, and it's like, I keep watching it, and like, the only thing that didn't happen is I had to tear in corner of my eye because that's the only thing that didn't happen. That's the only thing that didn't happen. That's the only thing that didn't happen. It's like,
it's mad,
it's like, I want to cry, but the tears are right here, so and just not coming out there.
I hear you. You can't, don't cry, man. You're laughing. You just broke
You
down.
gotta
Just
laugh.
accept it.
Yeah, man.
I just realized that what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I see Mr. Kante. I really want to Kante because we have players that want to win now, like Ronaldo and Cavani. They are in the 30s. We have players in the late 20s, so we need players. Where we have players that want to win now. So Kante was the right man to bring in, but they battle it again, as usual. Just torture, man. Just torture. Straight torture.
Yeah.
But I just grinding still because that's my team for life. Still are dead. I'm back in United. Never stop. You know?
That's it.
Yeah, man.
Just hopefully you don't have to suffer, man. But Shakeem, big up to you, bro.
Yeah, big up Flawless, man. Flawless, have a t-shirt with your YouTube channel and anything, like in the front.
Yeah.
Because I watch you a lot too. I watch you on side a lot too.
Ah, big up, man. I appreciate that, man.
I retire Heidi, man. I retire.
Love that, man. Respect for that. I appreciate the support. And that. Where you calling from, though, brother?
Grenada.
Okay, sick. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Every time.
Grenada, man. Grenada straight. Big up side, man.
Yeah,
love, man.
Yeah.
Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to you, bro. We'll get the next caller in. Yeah, man. It's worldwide on here, man. You got loads of people
Just
on
you,
here.
man. Worldwide Saeed in that.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? In that. It's
what
you,
can we
fam.
do,
It
man?
ain't the fake humble in it. I'm gonna jump off shortly, though. Innit? I was only jumping on a quick. Just
No. It's calm, man. It's calm.
I need to get my hair done for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Problems.
Yeah, you getting the you getting the rolls?
Yeah, no, I'm scared of the guys to the roll. I just need to get it plaited in it. I got the throw in it. Look, man, I got the afro going on.
Right, come on, man. You joining the afro gang, man.
No, I'm getting it plaited, fam. I get it plaited in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big up, man. Big up, man. You get me. But we're gonna bring on Neo Lesso. Neo, what you saying, bro?
Yo, I'm all good, man. And shout out to Flawless as well on your show
Big
as
up,
well.
man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I wanted to talk about. Now I wanted to talk about the protest. Have you guys do you know how many people will probably be there?
Probably a lot. I'm not, because obviously the previous protest, there was a lot of people. We're gonna find out how strong the Ollie Out movement is with how many people show up in that. But like I said, I've said this before, I'll say this again. The protest is all well and good, but then we can't shut up as soon as they make some signings or we go on a good run of form. And that's what our fan base does. People queuing for Ronaldo shirts and all that. Like, so what? Say they make a big signing in January. Is the Glazers out thing going to stop? This is why I believe it doesn't gain any traction. So, but that's just my thoughts on it.
But I think for me, it can only be as much as the people want it to be. So, you know what I mean? I live around the corner. Florence is around the corner from Old Trafford. You know what I mean? But the people, we're not saying to people fly over and spend all this money, you know what I mean? But if you can make it, then make it, because it's about a protest for a change, isn't it? Because what they're doing to our club is quite of a joke, really. A club of Man United stature should not be hovering around 5th or 6th or wherever it is, you know? So for me, it's about a change, really. And that's what we want.
Yeah. About change, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this this needs to come to an end. I feel like this the supporters need to come together now, because it's bigger than all of us, and it's not about who it's not about who knows what, whether you are only out 2 years ago, or you just only out now, or you wanted the Glazers out entirely. I think it needs to be something that we need to take very seriously, because this could either end us, to be honest, guys. It could end us or make us, because right now when we look at it, we could go even more than 30 years without lifting the Premier League trophy. If you thought things were bad at Liverpool, if you think things were bad at Liverpool, right now at Manchester United, things are extremely bad. Like, everyone thinks that they're above, the next fan, and that's gonna create a very unsustainable environment and a very toxic one. You know what I'm saying? So I think with this regime, yes, you can win trophies. You can win trophies under this regime. Mourinho has shown it. Louis van Gaal has shown it. Even Moyes has shown it, that you can actually win something. But I feel like it's all about the bad appointments of managers that we made. People will say we've hired Mourinho, we've hired Van Gaal. Both of them were towards the end of their careers anyways.
Facts.
You understand?
Facts. Yep.
They were not at their peak of their powers. We've never hired someone at the peak while they were at the peak of their powers or towards their peak. So I want to see us try that out. How about we try that out even now, like if we sack Solskjaer, because I think we might actually get the board to sack him, because these protests are going to actually, they're also going to bring them back into the spotlight. They have to make a decision now. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. You know what I mean? We just have to wait and see. And I think for me, it's a protest for change. Whether that's from the board level to the manager, this is a protest for change. And if people are just going to be silent, I'd rather do something flawless, innit? I'm doing something.
Yeah, something is better than nothing. The problem I have with it is, like, if everyone's behind it. What my man said here is it about what's it called? About everyone coming together. Yes, that's what needs to be done. We need to separate from our individuals, players we rate, players we don't rate, what we think's best for the club. One thing I think the majority of us are not all now in agreement is the Glazers need to go and Ollie needs to go. So that should be the focus. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be one above the other. That should be the focus.
Absolutely.
Getting rid of this manager is easier than getting rid of the owners. But they both still need to go. But Ollie's just
Absolutely.
because the Glazers are a problem, Ollie's still a problem, and he has to be
Absolutely.
done. He has to go, and we have to come together. 100%. We have to
Absolutely.
come together.
You know what I mean? But you know what they say, you know, you got to do one step at a time. You know what I mean? And that's the reality. But Leo, I'm gonna let you go, and big up for you for coming on, bro. I appreciate you, man. Big up to you, Leo.
Shout out.
Yep, no worries, Flawless. We're gonna get the next caller in. I just have a feeling, you know what I mean, you're gonna be a bit of banter, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're serious enough, man. Abdullah, you're gonna be serious. I can see in the background you got a mask on, you got glasses on. Are you serious? I feel like you're just an impersonator, man.
What is it? Is it fake accounts?
No, I just feel like you're just messing around,
but
innit?
yo,
So
Saeed, big up for having me on.
yeah, my YouTube, bro.
But yo,
Come
we
on,
gonna
man.
catch up soon and that. I'ma shout you because it's been a minute since we've actually
No,
done some
man.
work,
Anytime,
innit?
man. Call me.
I'ma
You know,
shout you,
catch a
fam.
break. Let's do something, man. Let's do
I'm a
something, bro.
depot. Yeah, 100%.
Come
Yo.
on,
And yo, again, bigs ups on the new channel as well. I've not watched the video
Yeah,
yet, but
man.
I've seen a new
Come
channel you
on.
launched and that. So big up.
Love,
Large
man,
up everyone
love.
in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Subscribe to both channels as well. But love Saeed,
Come
yeah?
on, man.
Bless up,
Love, man.
safe.
Yeah, man. Big up to you. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City, man. It's road to 4K on there, so big up to Sarcasm City. Abdullah, are you gonna take the piss or are you talking serious? That's what I mean, man. You get me? I'm actually gonna ban him from the studio. Never again, mate. Never again. You're taking a piss, man. How sad can you be, man, to come on a channel and do that, man? It's just sad, man. But Aditya Sharma goes, I've followed Man United, MUFC social every media. We as Indian fans wake up to 4 a.m. to watch. Wow, 4 a.m. to watch the matches to receive shambolic treatment from the club. Listen, I feel you, man. I absolutely feel you, man. I can't stress it enough, man. Why we need to get rid of the regime, man, from top to bottom. That is from top to bottom. Gonna get G in here. G, what you saying, bro? Where you calling from?
What's happening, Saeed? I called in. I think I called in just after the Europa League final. It's funny actually because I think the last time we were on was with Flawless, who's just left.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. Big up, man.
I was the last one on. It was an Ollie in Ollie out show, and I said Ollie in at the time.
Hey, you grown your hair, haven't you?
Yeah, I have a bit, yeah. yeah. But no, I was, as I said, I was Ollie in at the time. But the main reason was because I never felt like he was ever going to get sacked. And I said to you and Flawless at the time, I said, you watch, he's going to get a new contract and he'll be at the club for months, maybe even years beyond this point. We're sat here however many months later and he's still here. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in a position now where I'm fully Ollie out, especially after the last few performances, Liverpool, especially. I thought was a real bad one, the Liverpool one. Obviously, City doesn't look as bad because we only lost 2-0, but in reality, I mean, you were there. You looked like you were going to cry. It would, do you know what I mean? Like things are really, really bad, but the signs have been there for so long. You know, the signs that we spoke about it last time I was on, that this isn't something where it's just the last 2 or 3 performances. You know, not making a sub in the Europa League final and not able to get that one over the line. And there's been so many other disappointing aspects to his sort of game management that have really that have cost us and have lost the team confidence. So I'm just in a position now where with the protest situation, Saeed, I know there's a lot of people going to protest, and I like the way you put it before because you talked about protesting for change.
Absolutely.
But I've read on, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Go on,
yeah. I like the way you put that because I've read a lot that kind of suggests that people are going to go up there to really slag off Ollie, and I don't think that is the right way forward. I think yes, he needs to go immediately because he's no longer showing that he can manage such a massive club. But I'm 36 years of age, right? I remember from when I was younger, all the sort of great times and all the great memories Ollie has given sort of fans around my age. Obviously there's a 99 final, but it's not just that. It's scoring all those goals against Ipswich. It's banging in last minute winners against Liverpool. You know, I think we've got to remember that Ollie is a legend of the club. And yes, we're happy. You know, we're at the point now where we're saying, look, you've done what you can. Now is the time to go. But I don't think we should. Thanks, Heisenberg. Appreciate that. I don't think we should disrespect. I don't think we should be disrespecting.
Is that more so the feeling now? Do you not feel like this is a feeling of kind of desperation from the fans that, you know, you haven't got a kind of regime or ownership where, you know, they can tackle the problems without having to get to this level? You know, this is what happens in many protests, you know. Why, you know, I don't want to make it similar to politics, but, you know, that's why people have these crazy protests. And I never, ever judge anyone going out for a protest, because it means a particular reason for them that they're going out there and they're protesting for a change because it affects them that much that they're doing it. And I feel like that's what a lot of the fans now, they're getting desperate. They're thinking, what's going on here? Nobody's pulling the plug. You know what I mean? And also the brunt of it goes to Wally, because he's the person that you see every day, press conferences, you know? So it's like, it's terrible, but it's like, is it understandable that people are feeling this way, or do you feel like it's just how bad the football club is run now?
I completely understand it.
Yeah,
I completely understand it, but I just wanted to kind of come on and kind of just remind. I mean, think about what it was like under even so. So I've talked about him as a player, now as a manager, and think about it at the start. You know, how bad was it under Mourinho? Remember how bad it was under LVG? I never thought we were going to score, you know, let alone be able to win anything. Those two regimes were much, much worse than anything that we're seeing now. As I said, he still has to go. The right thing is for him to go. But it's on the Glazers that, as you've said, Saeed, that they've let it get to this level. Because my concern now is they should be acting to actually protect his legacy. Do you know what I mean? Because now, you know, if you leave it for God knows however many months, we're going to get to the situation where he is, I mean, he's already becoming hated, but he's going to be really hated, and he's no longer even going to be a club legend. And that for me is a real
it should never have
issue.
got to this level, shouldn't it? You know what I mean? And that's a sad reality, isn't it?
But who do you know? The other thing that I would sort of ask the question with Conte obviously going to Spurs, who do we even get now? That's the other thing, because we've sort of, Conte wasn't my personal choice anyway, but I still think there are other options that we should have been looking at anyway. Months ago, after the Europa League final, I would have been putting in phone calls to certain managers to sort of suss out, you know, where they stood. You know, whether that's Poch. Whether that was even someone like Brendan Rodgers, who I really like. I'll probably get a lot of stick for that, but I really like the way he plays. I like his approach to football. Yes, he's an ex-Liverpool manager, but at this point, that is the least of my concerns.
Yeah,
I just
least
want
of our worries.
someone that's just going to come in and be able to competently manage the team.
What about this one here? Ragnick to the summer and then go for Ten Hag. Would that appease you?
Yeah, probably, because I think there's a lot of fans out there that pretend to know a lot about Rangnick.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be one of them. I don't know much about Rangnick, but from what I've read and from other managers that I've heard speak about him, he really, really knows his stuff. You know, I think he's been in and around the Leipzig setup and sort of was prominent in their kind of rise to being a top club. Apparently his football knowledge is absolutely immense. 63, I think, as well, so plenty of experience.
Absolutely.
You know, that should be, because I've heard about him coming in maybe as an interim and then stepping up to director of football. That would be that.
The problem is,
talking about.
I just think a lot of people up the top though are protecting their position, so they're thinking, nah, not really Ralph Rangnick, because he'll try and change something that's going on at Old Trafford. And this is why I keep saying about, you know, the regime is so bad, because a lot of people are protecting their positions and they're letting people like Woodward come back into the club as some sort of kind of. Anyway, G, it's been a pleasure talking, mate.
Man.
Hopefully we'll catch
Big
up
up.
soon, man.
Big up,
man. Appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Love.
Appreciate it.
You too, man. Love. Big up to G there for calling in. We're going to get many calls as we can. We're going to go for another 40 minutes. So big up to everybody who's still waiting. I know there's been a lot of people waiting in the queues, so we'll try and get them as quick as possible. And yeah, T, what you saying, T?
Yeah, Said, what are you saying?
What you saying,
Can
bro?
you
No
hear me?
lighting, no lighting than that, no?
Yeah, one sec.
Yeah, please, man, if you can. Yeah, man.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, not too bad. What do you want to say, man?
Said, man, honestly, I'm watching United. I've been watching United since 2003. I'm 28 now, so it's about
Yeah.
8 or 9. I'm watching United with no emotion, like no
Yeah, absolutely,
emotion
yeah.
whatsoever. Like there's just nothing. I just feel nothing. Like I'm watching the build-up half an hour before the game, and I just know, like we're not getting anywhere. Like there's like nothing is against Liverpool, and it's not just about Liverpool and City. It's about Everton. It's about Villa. It's about Newcastle. It's about Southampton. We've just been so poor, and honestly, I think what we're seeing now is just incompetence from top to bottom in that club. The Glazers are incompetent, and the people, the Woodwards and all these other people they put in charge are incompetent. And those incompetent people have put Ole, who's also incompetent.
Absolutely.
Ole's
It's a
made
vicious
Maguire
cycle, innit?
captain. Ole's made Maguire captain, who's also incompetent. It's just a joke from top. Honestly, it's just a joke. And honestly, I know the Glazers haven't. I know everyone has issues with the Glazers, but I heard one of the callers before. They've spent a lot of dough, man. They've spent a lot of money. The people they've put in charge haven't made the best use of that money, but they have invested a lot.
Yeah. And you know what it is? Would you not say it's more of a problem for the manager rather than the Glaze? But again, you can't have that conversation now. But you know what I mean?
100%.
You know?
And honestly, let's have it right. Say the Glazers are not going anywhere. As long as United are making money for them, all they need to do is put the right people in charge to take us where we need to be. And that is it. Like change all the Woodwards who are not footballing people and let them get the right managers. It's just a disgrace, man. I actually think the Woodwards and the Glazers, they're disconnected from reality. I don't think they watch United, first of all. I think at the end of the season, they just, we came second. Oh, we came third. We're good. I don't think they watch day to day. And
they don't watch it. No, they just look at positions.
They don't like compare. If you, oh my, did you see the Liverpool and City game a couple weeks ago? Liverpool and City. The quality. I mean, if you watch that and watch any United game, you must know the quality. We're nowhere near that. And then as far as I wanted Conte. I feel we should have got Conte. I think we're going to regret not getting Conte. Not that he'll do such a great job with Tottenham because their squad is rubbish. But I think he would have fit if we gave him the same contract Tottenham gave him. So to the end of next season, I think he could have won something, and then we could negotiate or bring in another manager after that. And then I don't want Poch. I saw him with PSG. You cannot be in that league with PSG and not win that league, man.
I know.
Sorry,
I know.
I'm not having it. You cannot be in French league with PSG and not win the league. So no Poch.
We'll see if he does win it. You know what I mean? Then I don't know. I don't know if people can wait for that long, but we'll see, man. We'll see. But
Honestly,
I'm gonna get the callers in, man. A lot of people are saying that they're waiting for a long time. So big up to you, man, for coming on, bro.
Yeah.
Love. Big up to everybody who's tuning in right now. Please smash a like on the video, people. So if you haven't liked the video already, please smash the like on the video. We're gonna try and keep the callers coming in swift as possible. So if you want to have your say, and then we're gonna get you on. Mark Arthur, how are you doing, bro? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Saeed, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Big up, man.
Thank
Big up
you.
from Toronto.
Yeah. Thank you for having me and the other fans to state what they state so that people can hear.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for, man. We're here for the people.
Brilliant. I've watched your stadium camps on, like, being in Toronto. I can't be at OT, but that gives me a small window what the experience is like. So thank you for doing that.
No, man, pleasure. It's a pleasure.
So, like, I just wanted to say that, I started watching football, playing football because of Man United. When I was a small boy, I saw a team that would fight a team that was not as skillful but would fight till they win. And I loved it. And I feel like that's gone. That's completely gone after Ferguson went away. And I felt that existed a little bit when Ole was in charge, when we won in Paris, when we, like a few Champions League games where I saw something. But one thing that is concerning about Ole for me is the fact that his ability to analyze the game and see what a player can do on the field is poor, so poor.
Absolutely.
And like me personally, ever since they sold Dan James, United haven't looked in a good defensive shape. And they've not won a single game convincingly since Dan James was sold. Like Ronaldo has been scoring winners in the last minute, or like there's.
Do you miss Dan James?
No, I'm not a fan of Dan James, but I just feel like, the management should know that, hey, there's something wrong here. Just one small player has caused such a disruption in the team setup. They should have the mind to know that this needs to be rectified. We need to play in a different way. And I'll tell you, Greenwood is a fantastic player, super talent, but his pressing is wrong. And against Man City, I know what Ole was trying to do. I think he wanted to counter and attack. He was his first touch and his runs were always wrong. He didn't pick out Ronaldo. And I really thought, he should have brought in Rashford instead of Sancho. Halftime, he made a completely wrong substitution. And I mean, it was as bad.
What do you think will happen next? Just a kind of the final question. What do you think will happen next for United?
I don't think Ole can sustain himself to be the manager of United. He has to be replaced with a better manager. But I think the most important appointment right now is Ed Woodward. The guy who comes after Ed Woodward needs to have a football IQ. He needs to know that we need to win. I think that's a very, very important appointment. I'm not a big fan of Ralf Rangnick. He's not been in management for a little while, and that's for a reason, I think. And a job at United, if you lose 3 games in a row, your job's on the line. Everyone's going to be
it's crazy. It's crazy, isn't it?
And Ten Hag and Ralf Rangnick never had an opportunity to be in a club where losing 3 times, you would not be under fire. And I don't think, this is a job for them to be.
Who would you have then?
At this point, I honestly don't know. I really don't know. We've missed like the good one. I really think what we should do is look out for the next promising young managers. But do we have the scouts to hire the best ones? I do not know. I really do not know. But like Zidane, if we can get Zidane, that would be a good appointment, I think. I like, this is criminal of me to say, but I like Gerrard. The way he's managed Rangers has been impressive. Wow. But seeing him at Man United, that's a stretch. But as a young manager, I really like Gerrard.
Okay, man, Mark. Appreciate your call, man. I appreciate you calling from Toronto.
Yeah. Thank you. All the best with your endeavors here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you very much to Mark there, calling from Toronto. Yeah, thanks for that. That question. Someone said to me, can you kick people out? Yeah, man, I kicked him out, man. There was another guy who was on there that was there from last time, so I've kicked him out now. So hopefully he shouldn't be there. Ankit, how are you, brother?
I'm good.
Where are you calling from?
London, UK.
London, UK. What are you saying? How's he feeling right now, man? United at the minute.
Frustrated. Yeah, just frustrated, really. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think the protest will work?
Sorry?
Do you think the protest will work on Saturday?
I think for me, if the right message is said, then yes, because it's all about the regime for me, from top to bottom. We want a change in the way our football club is structured, so that when we get to a crisis like this, the club knows what they're doing. But right now, they don't know what they're doing, so that's what we want, a change. And a lot of people saying to me, like, you didn't care about the Glazers. I was still wearing my Glazer scarf. Everyone can see my vlogs, man. I still wear my Glazer scarves, man. I still advocate for it. I might not say it every single minute, but I still advocate for the Glazers leaving all the time. You know what I mean? And people will know me for that. So I think it can work, but whether enough people turn up, the main message is if we can get people there and to voice our name, then and for me, the media attraction that it will get, you know, I think then it can build a little bit of pressure because we know the Glazers won't just leave like that. Do you know what I mean? It will take time, but you know, it's better try than nothing, isn't it?
For me, the Europa League final, that's when I was like, I was doubting him a bit, but the Villa game this season, I was only up.
Yeah,
that was for me. That he has to go.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair. So who would do you think the situation will get worse? Do you think anything will happen?
To be honest, yeah, I think he won't go. I don't think he'll go.
No,
that's what I think.
All right,
well,
fair enough.
Sometimes I'm just thinking that they're looking for like Pochettino to come in, or maybe a Ten Hag at the end of the season. But I don't know.
We'll see, man. Ankit, pleasure for calling, bro. Pleasure for calling. Big up to you. Sorry about my Wi-Fi, man. You know, when you're in the studio like this, StreamYard takes a lot of connection. The next caller in here, man, I need your face to be visible. Are you visible? Because if you're not visible, I won't be able to take your call. So next caller will be... Yes, brother. Hello. DA, what are you saying?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, man. How are you, bro?
Okay, I'm good. Okay, so what I wanted to say is, I'm honestly like a football fan, not a Man United fan. So I feel like if you have a football fan's perspective, you'll be able to see like what's wrong with your club and that. Yeah. So I honestly think, that as for the protests, I think the protests will work because it will bring a lot of media attraction. In terms of the Glazers, let's be real here. We can never get rid of such a big organization. Because yesterday I was doing some research on the Glazers. They came in 2007, bought the club, and they also like there's a whole, it's like the whole family of Glazers, each and every one of them have a share in the club. So for you to be able to get rid of them, it will take ages. So the solution that you can do is you can get the manager out. I think getting a manager out personally is the most important thing to do, because the manager is who directs the tactics and everything. If you can compare it to Liverpool and Arsenal, they owners are, you can easily say one of their owners are the worst because they don't spend money, they don't do this, they don't do that. But what Liverpool have is they've got a structure. So they've got Michael Edwards, the best DOF. They know they don't want to spend money, but they've got a structure. But as for Manchester United, they think because they're a European powerhouse, they're just spending money. From when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got the job, from his first interim spell, I said to one of my friends, I said, Ole is winning these games on momentum because they were very, very bad under Mourinho. So people were not seeing the hindsight. That's why people like Rio Ferdinand were going act, and they were like, let's go, let's give him a new contract, let's do him this. The guy has been sacked from Cardiff. So that is his CV, that's his ceiling. Cardiff, sacked, and 17th. Yeah. And then you look at his assistants, Mike Phelan from Australian League, German, I don't know what league he came from. So the way I see it, the whole structure needs to be dismantled. As in Manchester United, you have proved that you can get what you want due to the protest and then getting Ronaldo. So it's proven that you will get listened to when you're active, like when you're generally protesting. But then sometimes I'm seeing on social media people saying, let's not go for Ole, let's go for the Glazers. Do you know how hard it is to actually get an owner out? You can try, but when you go for all of them, they say like when you try and kill someone, you go for everything. So if you go for everything at the same time, I feel like, you can get them out. Also, I feel a lot of this United squad are very, very overrated. Like Ole, because of Ole finished second, he's made people think United are in a title race. But if you generally look at the squad, like for player, they're not in a title race. Like if you look at Wan-Bissaka, he's not levels to compare. You can't compare him with Reece James, you can't compare him with Trent, you can't compare him with Cancelo. If you look at Luke Shaw, he's not a top level left back. Harry Maguire is not a top level centre half. even if you look at the midfield, there's no ball retainers in midfield. So I just feel the whole United squad is overrated and is packed with names that, you know, that are just selling shirts.
DA, man, you've killed me, man. You've killed me. You made me more depressed, man, DA. I'm gonna have to leave you go, but big up to you for giving your contribution, man. But you made me more depressed, man. But big up to you for coming on. We're gonna get the next caller in. Temi, how are you, brother?
Hello, brother. How are you?
Not too bad, man. Where are you calling from?
Greenwich. I've been to everywhere tonight. I'm outside, and thank you. I've been to Bangladesh and I've been to Toronto. Just in your show, man. Perfect.
All right. Okay. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. What's Greenwich saying, man? How's Greenwich?
Oh, quiet tonight. Actually, it's very quiet. You know, nothing's happening. It's a bit quiet. I'm at home chilling with the kids, so no, nothing's happening.
Absolutely. What do you want to say, man? What do you want to say about United?
First of all, great effort. I watch you and Ransom Bantam, Flawless, and everything on what you guys can do. So, mate, big up, man. You guys are doing a great job. Well done, society, man. You know, you guys are just top. You guys actually, you know what? I know you don't like hearing this, but you guys are actually the real top Reds. And I say that in another, but you guys are the real top Reds.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah. For me, you know what? Yeah, side. I'm going for the root cause of this problem. We have a problem. Have you seen The Godfather?
Yes, I have.
Good. For 1 second, side, could you imagine after Don Corleone died and he gave the job to Fredo? How do you think the business would have happened? It would have carried on, the business.
Crazy.
That's how this problem started. When we gave the job to David Moyes, we haven't created. And I'm sorry. And I know, look, side is about truth. And in as much as I don't like to do this, but if we're going for the root cause, we need to go for Sir Alex Ferguson, mate. He needs to answer why he made that decision. 2 reasons: either it was sabotage or he was a narcissist. But either way, none of them have served us right, and we're still suffering that problem until today. This is the truth side. Because
do you think? I understand where you're coming from, but do you think if we had a better ownership, that would not have happened? You know what I mean? I know Alex Ferguson was getting his mate, but imagine you had a better ownership. They would have said to Alex Ferguson, you know what? We accept, you know, we love your service at this football club, but for me, you know, we're gonna do it our way. And that should have been the correct way. And Arsenal, for as good as they were, Arsene Wenger didn't choose the next person. So I understand where you're coming from with Alex Ferguson, but then again, you know what I mean? He was always going to think of the best interests or the best thing for his nation, Scotland, you know?
Yeah, but this club is way bigger, mate. You know what? And another thing, I think, you know, for us to have a reset, we need to still move away from that legacy. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool started their success until they forgot about Shankly and Paisley, mate. And then they created a new era. Same thing with that's our club. We started success until we forgot about Busby and we started the Fergie era. You know, we tried getting managers in Sir Matt's image. They all failed until an unknown man from Scotland came and rewrote the history books. So until we forget about the past, we will never move forward. We've already tried this before, so I don't know why fans cannot remember. We saw how long did we suffer for? 26 years. We didn't win a title. That's because we were stuck in the Matt Busby era. Now we're stuck in the Sir Alex Ferguson era, the DNA. If you don't evolve, you become extinct. We need to evolve. We will become extinct, side. You know, so you know.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I appreciate your opinion, man. I appreciate your opinion, man. Big up to you, Temi, man. Thanks for calling, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Anytime, man. Anytime, brother. Anytime, man. Big up to everybody who's watching. Still 7:50, 7:30. Still watching here. Please like the video, people. It helps with the channel, helps with the algorithm. So please like the video. Next caller, we got Dwayne. Dwayne, what are you saying, bro?
Hey, Saeed. What's going on, man?
I'm good, man. How are you, man?
Hey, I'm doing good. Appreciate you having me on again.
Anytime, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it quick because I know you said you have a lot of people.
Big up, man.
So, one thing I wanted to know about Oli is like his preparation for big games or for any games in general. And I don't know if you watched the All or Nothing Manchester City, where Pep when they were going to play United the first time in the season, and he was watching videos with the team of how United defended set pieces or how they defended corners. And he found the weakness when we were defending corners, and that's how they scored the first goal, was from a corner under Marino. And the fact that with Oli now just confirmed with me on Saturday when Rashford, when you heard the rumors, Rashford didn't train, he met up with the squad on Saturday morning, but then he came on to play. So my question would be to Oli, like, how are you choosing Rashford to play in a game that we're supposed to be preparing for, and he was not training? So how would he know what to do when he's on the field? True. So that was a big red flag for me. That confirmed everything about Oli as a manager, that he just did rely on individual brilliance, and there's no real tactics. Every game we play is just on vibes. So he just picks a formation and say, you guys do the job. That's it. There's no, what to do when they have the ball, what to do when we receive the ball. So that's why the whole 11 players look so disjointed and they don't know what they're doing. And I don't know, man. I saw you on the Big Six, and Big Steve is so correct, because I'm from Florida. So looking at United now, they remind me of Disney World. All they need is a Ferris wheel at the front, because he was talking about the build up to the derby, and he's seen a lot of foreigners come in. They have a lot of half and half scarves, stuff like that. And that's what the Glazers are doing with the club. They're just turning it into a theme park. So there's no fear factor again. The atmosphere is dead, and United fans across the world are watching the game with no emotions. So it's like we lose. Usually when we lose, I will be upset the whole weekend, but I lose and I just continue with my day. I don't have no feelings.
That's all you can do now. That's all you can do, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
Dwayne,
So
love for that, bro. I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Big up, man. Big up.
Big up, man. Love for that. Love for that. Big up, Dwayne, for calling on. We've got about 15 minutes more. We're going to get Parel Del United. How are you, man?
I'm good. Thank you for everything you do. It's great. Amazing. I just want to have a couple of points. Everybody's blaming the owners, and I do also blame the owners, and I hate them. But I do have to say that they have given enough money throughout these years for us to recruit good people or good players, and that's where we're failing at the management. If you look at Liverpool and Klopp, when he first came in, he lost everything the first 3 years, but he didn't change his playing style. What he did was that he bought Alisson and Van Dijk and other people that suit his system. And the reason why that happens is because the management knows the system. Even though if you change the coach, you still have a system to play with. That's where United is failing. We have different coaches and we keep changing the players and we're not suited to a system. That's the first point I want to say. The second point I want to say is that we need to take Ole, Carrick, and everybody in that coaching staff out, because even with the players we have right now, a good manager would be able to at least have a playing style, which is what we're missing. I just saw an old Roy King interview from the day he played against Arsenal, and he was saying that Vieira is 6'4" and that he was trying to bother Gary Neville, and he's not having any of that. So he intervened. We're never going to see Maguire with that attitude. We need a captain with a good attitude. Yeah, and then also I was seeing that you were asking people what manager should come in, and there's Rangnick and there's Ten Hag and all that. In my opinion, right now, a good manager that can bring us up to the top would be Mancini, the Italian coach, because he has already won the Premier League with City. He has won Series A Italian League 3 times with Inter, and he's a very experienced coach. I'm not sure if he would come or if he's available, but I think he's great and is coaching right now. He has a great experience. And I hope you guys do the protest. I'm in Panama. It's a Spanish-speaking country, and whoever is a United fan that speaks Spanish can follow my channel, which is called Parada del United. And hopefully,
yeah, man, make sure you subscribe to him. Where are you based in?
Say that again?
Where are you based? Where are you based?
Oh, it's all Manchester United stuff.
Okay. Where are you from, actually? Where are you from, I meant? Where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan, but I live in Panama, and I speak Spanish, English, and Urdu. But mostly the channel is in Spanish. So yeah, anybody who wants to join. Thank you so much for having me, man. Great job
man.
for everything
Anytime,
you
man.
do.
Every
Thank
time, man. Big up to you, man. And good luck with your
Appreciate
channel,
it.
man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Big up to you, Perel Del United. Big up to him. We're gonna get the next caller in. Sachin. Sachin, how are you, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, man. What do you want to say?
I think he's just got to go now. Like, Ole's just got to go.
Do you think it's possible, though? Do you think it's possible?
I was reading on, like, the news that, like, he's not going to go after international break. But, like, honestly, like, you guys were talking about a protest. That seems really cool.
Do you think the protest could be successful?
I mean, depends on. I mean, sadly, like, I'm too far away to show up. But, like, honestly, if people come, then, like, it could be successful.
Big up to you, man. Sachin, good to hear from you, bro.
Yeah.
Love, man. Love, man. We're gonna get the callers in quick as we can. We've got about 10 more minutes on. We're gonna get Malcolm Kaliza. What do you want to say, Malcolm?
Yo, big up, Said, man. What
How
are
are
you
you,
saying?
man? What are you telling me? You good?
Good, bro. I'm good, bro. Just chilling, man. Just trying to relieve my stress from the weekend. You know.
I love how you say
Obviously-
fam, man. You know what I mean? It's funny. You love that one. You love that one.
Yeah, man. Honestly, like, I'm just trying to get through this international break. Like trying to not think about United too much. You know, I've been hearing a lot of speculation about the board trying to.
Oh, Malcolm's gone. Malcolm, I'll try and get you back on if you do come in. Yeah, there he is, Malcolm.
Oh, sorry, I don't know. I think I kind of cut out for a bit.
Yeah, no worries, man. What do you want to say?
Yeah. I just think I'm just trying to not think about United for a minute. I've been
You got
hearing
studies anyway, man. You got studies anyway.
Yeah, man. So trying to keep that on my focus right now. Trying to focus on that right now. I've been hearing a lot of like speculation about about the board trying to find a replacement, but honestly, I just feel like that's just fake news. I feel like Neil Aston is on a mad one again, just trying to write out that script again for the Glazers. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I think right now, I think we just have to. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. We gotta buckle up. Keep the faith.
Yeah,
hope
man.
and pray.
Big
Hope
up,
and
man.
pray.
Hope and pray, man. Malcolm.
Hopefully the protest goes well.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. We're trying, man. We're gonna keep trying and find answers, man. But big up to you, Malcolm Kleiser. Big up to Malcolm Kleiser, always on the channel. So big up to Malcolm Kleiser. Next one, we've got Yusuf Ibrahim. Is that your name, yeah?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, Said.
Hey, salam. What are you telling me, bro? You good?
I'm good.
What do you want to say?
I met you outside the United, the City game, just before lockdown. You were doing.
Okay,
an
let me see
interview
your
with
face.
Eddie-
I can't remember you. Bring the camera up. You can bring the camera up if you want.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. I think I remember you. I'm not sure. It's a bit dark.
Yeah, I remember what I told you after that game. I told you, Saeed, I agree with you. Ole has to go, and that was after a win against City. I'll tell you why I told you that. I sat in that game behind Ole 5 minutes to go. City were pressing on us, and he refused to make a change. I mean, I'm not the football manager, but it was obvious that he had to bring Igalo on, and he just didn't. He's a fool. He's a fool. And I don't know how. I mean, we've got football people in the club. To leave him with the club for 3 years is ridiculous.
Do you think it will change? Anything will change? Are you hopeful? What could happen?
Now, I look at it this way. I mean, if you look at United and Liverpool, I mean, we've only had two great managers, Busby and Sir Alex. I think we just have to be patient and ride the storm. I honestly believe that Brendan Rodgers is the right guy.
Oh, okay. Not many people have said that.
I'll tell you why. He's English. He understands the British game. He plays good football.
Can he win, though? Can he win?
He can.
Can he win?
I mean, he was a Gerrard slip away from winning the league title. I mean, look at Sturridge under him. I mean, look at that side that almost won the league title. He didn't have any players there besides Suarez. I think he'll be a good fit for United.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I believe, and he's the closest to Sir Alex. His style is as closest to Sir Alex.
Wow, that's a big statement. That's a big statement, Yusuf. But I appreciate you coming on, having your say, and we'll speak soon, Yusuf.
Thanks.
Big up to Yusuf there. Trying to get the calls quick as possible we can. Singh, how are you, bro?
Yo, big upside.
What are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, not too. Well. Nah, no worries, man. What do you want to say?
So it's basically about Solskjaer. I don't think the club will get rid of him until the end of the season, because I feel like, do you know, a couple of years ago when we had Sancho, well, we didn't get him, but we was heavily linked to him, and like we always had these like personal terms agreed every week with him, and that's what I feel like we're flirting with Ollie, like with the different managers, like Brendan Rodgers, personal terms agreed, like things like that. We've come so close, but in the end, we won't get him.
You think the protest will help?
It depends what they're going to protest for. Is it to get rid of Ollie, or is it to get rid of the Glazers?
The thing is, for me, my premise is to get rid of the whole kind of system and the hierarchy. You know, we need people who are going to make footballing decisions. You know, and that's my premise. I want answers. I want to know what the direction of this football club is. So we're coming for direction. We're coming for answers, really. That's what I want. I want to know what the ambition of the football club is. Is it to win? Are we being led a lie? Are we being led a story that is not to win? I don't know what the ambition, because you know he should have went after the Liverpool game, but they've kept him on for what reason? Is it that they have a different ambition to the fans? I don't know. We need to know.
I don't know. The standards have dropped considerably
There we go,
since Sir Alex. It's mad.
Yeah.
What do you
but
think
you'll
about...
sing? Sorry, go on, say it.
What do you think about Brendan Rodgers, like ex-Liverpool manager?
Nah, not for me. I'd get behind him. I'd back him if he was to become manager. But for me, not my first choice, man. Not my first choice.
Who is your
He'd
first
be like
choice?
my fourth, fifth. For me, it'd be Ten Hag.
Yeah, he's a good manager.
You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. But Sing, big up to you for coming on, bro. Love for that, man.
Cheers.
Love. Big up, Sing, for coming on. Next caller is Mokina.
Yo, Said, walk on, my bro.
Yeah, I don't know what the flag is there, though. What's going on with the flag?
Yeah, no. It's obviously, I'm a City fan, but as a football fan, there's a couple of things that I want to say about.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I'm gonna have to keep the calls rolling because I want to get United fans on. But love for that for coming on, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Oh, it's calm, bro.
Love. Trying to get as many United fans as I can. Last minute, Webster the Red. Webster, how are you, bro?
Yes, big up, Said. How are you?
Yeah, man, not bad. How are you?
I'm doing great. I actually think the club actually has 3 enemies with the players comprised.
Sorry,
we also
you're breaking up, brother. You're breaking up, brother. You're breaking up. Hello? No, I can't hear him. 0121 Top Bread. Have you got a picture there? If you haven't got a picture, I'm going to go to the next person. 0121 Top Bread. No? Okay, cool. Akin. Yeah, Man City fan now, man. See you later, mate. See you later. Are you, what are you telling me?
Yo, bro, what's up? Man United fan right here, bro.
Come on, man. Love, man. Where you calling from?
Yeah. Finland.
Finland, man. Big up Finland, man. I heard there's a lot of Malis around there. Somalis around there. Big up, man.
Yeah, bro. But listen, this is bigger than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro. I think Glazers has to go, bro. I think for real. Since Sir Alex Ferguson, bro, what has happening? Nothing.
I know. This is why we're doing it, though. This is why the protest is happening on Saturday. We want answers. We want change.
Yeah, bro. The board, I don't know if they know about football. Ed Woodward, I don't know if you know about football, bro. You see Manchester City, bro, they're developing. You see PSG, bro, they're developing. So we had the biggest managers in Europe, bro. We had Jose Mourinho, we had Louis van Gaal, bro. They didn't have this team that Manchester United have under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer right now, to be honest. So what I'm saying is this is bigger than Ole, bro. I want him to go. I'm sorry for saying this. He's our legend, of course. I want to see him success, but enough is enough, bro. This is bigger than Ole. I can see that, bro. No cap. So I wish.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, bro.
If you know what I mean, the Glazers, you know what I mean, and I understand we want the Glazers out, but how big of a if we were to get a new manager, you know what I mean? I think a lot of the fan base would still kind of like maybe think, you know, that's enough now. I think I still want them out regardless, but the first step is Ollie, and then the bigger issue will always be the Glazers. We want them out. You know, I don't think anybody wants the Glazers in. Not one person would want the Glazers.
Yes. So I think my United fans can kick Glazers out, bro. You remember last year, big game against Liverpool. Yeah. They didn't play. The whole Old Trafford was shut down.
But did they leave though? They didn't play, but did they leave?
I know. If they do, 13th of November. I was listening last night about where you and the other guy were talking about this situation about that. Yeah. So if they do, really, there's something is gonna happen, bro. And I think, we can get best coaches right now, best managers, but I don't think, Conte, bro, we were this close. They're saying that the media and everything, Conte was so close to come to Man United. Why they didn't come? Why did they bring Conte into Man United? Because Conte will see that this team needs central midfielders, bro, not Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course, Ronaldo is a legend, but think about the position that we get Ronaldo. If we could get Camavinga or something like that, like proper central midfielder, we could be better. But they don't want to bring this. They don't want Man United to be successful, bro. So
absolutely,
they're just selling tickets, and we're funding them, bro. We're supporting them, and I hope every Man United will understand that and think about hey, why am I supporting this team if they don't want to if they don't want to listen the feeling of the fans out there.
Absolutely, man. But big up to you, man. And big up to you, but we'll get you next time, man. Love to you, bro. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up there, people. I know there's people waiting in the background. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you guys, but we've been through a lot. 2-hour calling show. That was my plan at the start of the day. I think I got about maybe 30 callers, maybe even more. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, man. Big up to everybody who's watched, man. Literally, we've had nearly 800 of you here throughout the whole one. Can I do another one? Then I'll have to do another one, bro. I think there's still about 10 people waiting in the background. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you all. Next time, maybe I'll do a 3-hour one. We'll see. But hopefully, I'll do another one maybe sometime this week. You know what I mean? I might do one on Saturday. So maybe look out for that one. Maybe Saturday, I might do another one. Maybe after the protest, I'll get your opinion on how it's done. But for now, people, please like the video. Also, tomorrow, 2 p.m., I'm going live 2 p.m. UK time for the podcast. Me, Musa, Charlie, and Adam Fahimi. We're going to be doing a podcast tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time. So please tune in for that one. But for now, people, we hope to see what happens next. But for now, people, like the video, subscribe.